As Republicans are threatening to repeal the Affordable Care Act, Senator Christopher Murphy was in New Haven today to talk with folks about that.
Yeah, he heard from people who have benefited from it. News 8's Renee Schmiel joins us now live in News 8 Control with their stories. Renee.
And Darren, Murphy met with people who say the Affordable Care Act made it possible for them and their families to get coverage. But they're now worried about what will happen if the health care law is repealed.
Isabel Endicott's 2-year-old son was born with a heart condition. A 3-week stay in the ICU cost almost $500,000. Today, she told Senator Chris Murphy how the Affordable Care Act helped her family.
I called our insurance and was relieved to find out that because of the Affordable Care Act, I did not need to worry about him being denied.
Endicott was one of several people who met with Murphy at the Access Health Connecticut New Haven Enrollment Center. For some, like this man who suffers from cystic fibrosis, the law's impact has been enormous.
It keeps me alive. Without it, I probably wouldn't be within months.
The fear is that if the law is repealed, that young people won't be able to stay on their parents' plans, that women may be charged more for their plans than men, and many with pre-existing conditions are concerned.
Obviously, if there was an outright repeal of access to pre-existing conditions, there would be no insurer that would offer me coverage.
Murphy has been speaking out about the need to protect and defend the Affordable Care Act. He says repealing it would be disastrous, and though it has been good for millions of people, it isn't perfect.
But it's not perfect, and we should be working on fixing it, making it better, not repealing it and going back to the time when there were 20 million people without insurance in this country.
But the future of the law is still unclear, and many people are nervous about that.
I am worried that if a repeal were to happen, that my son could lose his insurance.
Murphy fears that if the Affordable Care Act is repealed, that emergency rooms will be filled with patients who don't have insurance and that the state budget will go bankrupt by the added cost of paying for their care. Live in News 8 Control, I'm Renee Schmiel. Darren and Ann, back to you.